What is up, everyone? This is RoguePlayer here, and I'm here today with my Synchron deck. This deck is one of my favorite decks, and it's a really fun, powerful deck. If they had more broken type cards, the deck would be one of the top tiers, but sadly, their stuff doesn't come out yet. But this deck is really powerful. It goes crazy early game and middle game and late game. It's a very good deck. So let's get right into it. So first we're running 3 Junk Synchron. He's kind of like your heart and soul to the deck. He's a really, really good card. They're running 3 Quick Draw. With this card, most people don't agree with it at 3, and depending on your build, depends on if you should or if you shouldn't run it at 3. But I like running it at 3 because I have lots of cards in my deck that go off engrave. They're running 2 Unknown Synchron. This card is really good. It's, you just go special and, go off with plays. They're running 2 Synchron Explorer. He searches out your guys from grave, your Synchrons. And by the way, if you special summon Quick Draw Synchron, even though his effect is negated, he still must be Synchro summoned for a monster that lists a Synchron. That effect cannot be negated. If you don't believe me, you can just simply look it up. I'm just saying. They're running Junk Anchor. He's kind of like Synchron Explorer. I kind of forgot his ability. Give me 1 minute to read it. So he can be substituted for any Synchron, and then you could discard 1 card so hold on. Sorry about that. So you can target 1 non-tuner Synchron guy, I believe. You can discard 1 card, target 1 non-tuner junk monster in your graveyard. So let's say you special summon Junk Destroyer. You can instantly synchro summon for 10, but what you special summon has to be a non-tuner. So you just bring out Junk Warrior, but he's mostly really in here to substitute for a Synchron. Then we're running 2 Lone Fire Blossom. Actually running 3 Lone Fire Blossom. He searches out himself, and he searches out your Spore and Dandelion and Glow Up Bulb and stuff like that. They're running 2 Doppel Warrior, 2 Level Eater. Level Eater, most people would agree to put it at 3. Keep it at 2, my bad. 2 Quillbolt. If you have a tuner on the field, special summon him out with ease, but he gets banished afterwards. They're running 1 Spore. Spore is actually a very, very good card in this deck. They're running Tuning Wear because of his effective draw and can make himself level 1 or 2. 1 Glow Up Bulb because it's Glow Up Bulb. It's very busted actually. Dandelion. And that's for the and then that's like the main plant lineup. They're running 1 Debris Dragon to bring out Dandelion and Lone Fire Blossom. Card Trooper just because he's in here for tech purposes. Most of your stuff goes off engrave, so if you run at least 1 Card Trooper, you shouldn't be afraid to go off when you summon him. We're running Gores for Hand Trap and Trag for Hand Trap. Not really in one-on-one runs Trag anymore, but I think he's actually still a very good card. Then for spells, we're running 3 Tuning. Search your deck for a tuner and mills 1 card. We're running 2 Rhoda because sometimes you need Doppel Warrior if you want to go off and you want to hit for a game. So Rhoda is good for Doppel Warrior and Junk Synchron, and actually Junk Anchor is a warrior too. so that's good. And then we're running Mind Control for taking stuff, Creature Swap for taking stuff, Foolish Burial, 1-for-1, Double MST, and Dark Hole. That's for the main deck. For the extra deck, we're running Formula Synchron, Junk Warrior, TG Hyper Librarian, and Armades. These are for the 5s, that's for the 2s. Formula Synchron goes for your OTK with Shooting Quasar. They're running Drill Warrior, Go-Yo Guardian. Those are the 6s. For the 7s, we're running Junk Archer and Black Rose Dragon. Those are for the 7s. For the 8s, running Road Warrior, Junk Destroyer, Nitro Warrior. These are all kind of mandatory. Nitro Warrior, you can't go for Junk Destroyer because it's not safe. You go for Nitro Warrior, he becomes 3,800. And then Red Dragon Archfiend, just because he's Red Dragon Archfiend, pops all face down, or pops all defense monsters, I believe. Yeah, so he's pretty busted. Oh yeah, and also Scrap Dragon. And then for the higher ups, running Shooting Quasar because he must be in this deck. He's only $2 now, about that much. So if you can't get him, if you don't have him, just simply pay a little measly $2, and you can get him without, having to pay a lot like you used to have to. They're running Shooting Star Dragon because he replaced Shooting Quasar. If somebody used Dark Hole and you can get with Shooting Quasar, they can go Dark Hole again or Raigeki Rake. Who knows what they'll be using. So yeah, you need Shooting Star in this deck. And then we're running 4 tokens. So that's my junk deck profile. Please comment, rate, subscribe. I will really appreciate it. If you want any new Rogue decks, just please message on the comment section below. This is RoguePlayer, and I am out. Thanks for watching.